Okay, dosto, it is time. Sure. And welcome to the four.
The four.
The two. Hey, Baba,
Yes.
why are you being quiet? What happened?
Nothing, Ray.
Yeah. Baba has is our international correspondent. Baba, would you like to announce the news of where you currently are?
Where I currently am, Karim Benzema is out, bro.
Karim Benzema is out, which means Baba is he could be in Qatar or he could be in Spain.
France, or I could be in Spain.
Yes. But
Why?
welcome to the stream, friends. Many things to talk about. We figured हम लोग को because World Cup is starting today, we should talk a little bit about World Cup. Like me as well. Arey, there's nobody to RIP today, so I guess we'll just who
Oh,
can
no. It
I?
should. RIP FIFA, dude.
Okay, I'll have to search for FIFA logo to RIP. In any case,
Bro,
right
the
now,
only
just
reason I'm saying
just death
this,
of football, shall we say, is
if you
in a grand scheme
if
of
you've
things.
not seen that Netflix documentary called FIFA Uncovered,
अरे
wait
so
till
good
that.
it is bro, so good, very nice. But थोड़ा कचरा हो जाए तो
Yeah,
ये
yeah.
क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो मादरचोद.
Oh, the interview has covered. Full
The full
interview.
interview came out. I watched it also. I
And
remember
what are your
watching.
thoughts?
My thoughts are like, and this is a very common meme, but it is the most perfect thing. You know the Homelander interview in The Boys?
Yeah,
It's exactly that.
apparently.
It is exactly that. It's unreal. Like literally, Piers Morgan को ऐसा feed किया है सारा opinion जो देना है ना. Piers Morgan is the guy, and he's been very smart. Where Piers Morgan has just given the opinion, feeds him the opinion each time, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right, Piers. You're right,
You know,
Piers."
that one time he said
ये क्या
it
हो गया?
before. अरे बा,
हाँ हाँ, तू बोल ना. अरे इधर वो सेंसर वाला लाइट है. एक मिनट.
in either Qatar or France or Spain. No, so there was one question about, it was the Wayne Rooney thing, right? Where he said ki, some ex-players have been talking about you. And before he could name Wayne Rooney, Cristiano was like, yes, Wayne Rooney.
Yeah. No, and
अरे
he
no,
was
dude.
not even he was so impatient to get to the point where Piers Morgan was like, "Arey, you left the stadium early in the match against Rayo Vallecano in pre-season." So Ronaldo was already like he missed the brief. He was like, "Acha, ye already Tottenham match pe pahunch gaya, where 3 minutes to go I left the stadium." He's like, "Yeah, I don't feel it." He's like, "No, we'll get to that later. I'm talking about that first one. Remember what we had discussed? How we'll do the flow of the interview?"
No, it's not just that. I think it's the most what's it called? You know, the where the interviewer asks leading questions. So I think there are two opinions running around. One is that Baba knew what he was doing. The
Yeah,
other one is that Baba got baited.
no.
I am of the opinion that Piers Morgan has literally asked him the question that he wants
Of
to be
course, this is
asked
obvious.
in the format that he wanted to be asked,
Of
because no
course.
interviewer worth their salt would actually give you this sort of like such gyan.
But
Insane.
Baba, this was a Baba masterclass. This was Baba's Glassdoor review of Manchester United as he leaves.
Oh,
This
glass
was
door. My
his,
God.
yes,
Next, you
this
are going to
was
use terms like mouthshut.com.
correct. It was his exit interview. Baba, you don't understand. He had already left, and he was just like, United जाते जाते ये भी सुन ले. And जो सुनाया भाई ने, oh, loved it.
Very nice.
Superb.
But anyway, United are now looking to terminate his contract, which is yay.
Perfect.
Very nice. And yeah, so basically the idea is that from what I have heard, either United are saying ki either we sever contract and there is no payment due for anything, please fuck off. But if you cry about payment, then we will sue you for breach of contract. So that's where it currently stands. So if he has any sense, he will just get what he wants and leave the club and fuck off so that everybody can move on with our respective lives. But अगर ये आता है फिर से नाचने रोने तो भाई मतलब I don't even know what to say. As
Do
Sachin
you think
Nayak,
if he
who is
wins,
our member chats are available today. Fucking thank God. Sachin Nayak, who is our member for 14 months, says ये 12 months membership से CR37 का photo हटाओ रे. CR37 is great. I like it.
But it's only applicable
Yeah,
for
it's
2
only
months more.
applicable for a while. Yeah.
no,
CR38. I'll say.
the other question is that if Baba actually does win World Cup, or if Baba gets to final of World Cup, do you
No, it's
think
not
his
happening.
Arey,
value rises?
please,
No, no.
please someone mark this moment just in case
No,
it
no.
happens.
We'll get to our predictions also. I have made shocking predictions for what this World Cup is going to happen. I mean, it's true predictions, but there's just shocking for the nature of it. Uh, See, what has happened is now there is already disharmony in the Portugal camp. I don't know if you've been seeing the videos coming out. Joao Cancelo का mood खराब है एकदम, where Baba is going to him and being like, "अरे Joao, क्या हो गया तेरे को?" And Cancelo is not looking at him also. Um, in their whatever pre-World Cup preseason, they played one match against Nigeria where they destroyed them. Bruno Fernandes scored goals. Everybody scored goals. Everyone happy. Why? Why they scored 4-0?
Baba didn't
Because
play.
Baba did not play.
1 second, food has covered.
Yeah, of course it does. Very nice, very strategic moment. But it's the
Baba
same
didn't play.
problem. It's the same problem that Portugal have, that United have. In fact, Portugal have an outstanding team, but the moment you put Baba in there, their potential goes to half in terms of goal scoring, because वो आदमी नहीं करता है काम जो जो टीम को करना चाहिए. So if नहीं, they will, because he runs that team and owns that team. So they will start him in every match, and it remains to be seen whether the coach can adapt the team to play with Ronaldo as the central figure, because
शांतोष तो नहीं कर पाएगा
yeah,
भाई,
वो
sorry.
लोग ऐसा मरते मरते तो क्वालिफाई हुआ है वर्ल्ड कप के लिए, dude. Why? Because Ronaldo has played every match. When he doesn't play, they win. It's great. But it's going to be it is going to be interesting to see how this all pans out. I think Portugal not making it. But since you are back, Kautuk Srivastava, how do you feel about the latest Instagram collab between
Between
CR7X LM10X LV Lucas
It,
Vasquez?
guys, did you all actually see the Nike ad or what?
I
yeah,
saw
we'll talk
Pepsi
about the
ad.
Nike ad also.
I need to see Nike ad.
Nike ad was nice, but we should talk about this Louis Vuitton thing. Huh? So one of the very interesting like stuff that was left out of the teaser trailer of the Baba interview was Baba's thoughts on Messi.
Yeah.
Right, where man, the way he spoke about Messi just shows you how big a heart he has.
Tell. But brr.
No, but to be honest, I thought like it was very interesting because he had also in his mind, he's also kind of like moved to that like what would be his legacy with Messi post retirement, right? So he started he's talking about this fact that we'll have dinner together like Pele and Maradona used to, like where the next on that podium, right?
Yeah,
So
but the
it
thing
was
is
very
that both Pele and Maradona won World Cups. Unlike
dude, they should, you know what? I feel like whoever reaches the final, na, they should just pick Messi and Ronaldo, right? In whoever wins the thing, they should just put them in the team so that they'll join to win.
honorary citizen. De do. It's like
So-
that. Which is the team that was in trouble for fielding player who was not officially citizen or whatever? Ecuador.
Yeah.
उन लोग का यही था ना कि one of their players, I think right back Castillo or something like that, apparently his paperwork said that he is Colombian, and then all the Chile and all का players like साला Colombian player इन लोग को जीता है. Until last week this was going on, but finally they cleared him.
So I feel like that was a very interesting thing where I think he's made his peace कि अभी दोनों, it's like that thing ना, दोनों बुढ़ा हो गया है, अभी लड़ के भी कितना लड़ेगा. So
हाँ, अभी क्लब के साथ लड़ाई करने का ना, ऐसा ऑपोजिशन के साथ क्यों लड़ाई करने का है when you can cause disharmony in your
now
own
you
team.
join hands. Dude, I hope PSG pull this amazing thing where they put him and Messi in the same team. It's going to be amazing. Fireworks. It'll be break the internet.
Yeah.
So now we come to break the internet that's happened now, which is Louis Vuitton. And I just want to ask, did someone look at that chess thing and figure out who's winning?
Somebody in the chat must have, and they must have kept one. It obviously the person who's creatively involved must have been like, obviously iska stalemate hona chahiye, and neither player can win, and all of that. Only winner is Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. No, and it's interesting that they took the 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 two probably greatest icons of modern football and made them play chess.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the next ad will be great.
Because
Where you
I
have
don't think that they were going to play football. Because if you play football, then skills and all will show, and then it'll be like
yeah.
तू ये skill कर रहा है तो मेरे को ये skill
Ah,
करना पड़ेगा. तू ये
No,
skill
and
कर
it
रहा
will
है
be
तो.
sad for Ronaldo because Messi will be starting. Ronaldo,
no, and
where will he
also
display the skills?
Vishy Anand doesn't sell too many luxury goods.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you think if he's dropped for one game in the group stage, he'll go to Piers Morgan again and say, I renounce Portugal as my nation. I think Portugal is a very. I have always disagreed with the Prime Minister of Portugal. He does not respect me. You think ऐसा होने वाला है? I don't know.
Dude, I just think I don't know where
bro,
I I don't
no,
know how
sorry,
Baba is
sorry.
going to come out of. Sorry, no, I was just saying that if Baba actually wants to do something, he should himself say that I understand and that I will play from the 70th minute to the 90th minute in every game.
अरे but guys, how are you overlooking the fact कि Fernando Santos उसके लिए खेलता है?
हाँ,
It's
this is
not
true.
the
But
other way
nobody's
around.
overlooking.
This is
We're
why.
not overlooking this. We're aware.
You can't put. What do you mean he won't start?
Guys,
Fernando Santos won't start.
all
Fuck
I'm
that guy.
saying is that they won Euro 2016 when he was off the pitch.
अरे पर लेके कौन गया फाइनल तक?
No, I am sorry. I am now full. This is my character now. I have forgotten entire legacy of Cristiano Ronaldo. First, previous 17 years of career do not matter to me. This Homelander behavior, he has tarnished the legacy. I have no respect for Cristiano Ronaldo. First, he should respect me, and then I will respect him, as a wise man once said.
Fuck. Dude, by the way, I would not, over the last week, can you imagine opening Cristiano Ronaldo's Instagram account? Just the number of DMs saying, अरे भाई क्या बाप बोला, and also DMs saying, अरे भाई क्यों बोला?
And also still one guy going Messi's best.
And then the photo comes, and then can you imagine how many things must have been said, notifications, all of
And
that?
it must be so hard to process for all the hardcore Cristiano bhakts who have spent the formative years of their childhood just being on Twitter saying, fuck you, Messi fan, Messi bullshit, Messi evo, and now seeing both of them together. They're like,
Yeah.
अभी कौन सा comment डालने का इस पे? ये out of syllabus.
I'm thinking, what is the geopolitical analogy to this thing where two countries who have been at war who eventually just go like, chhodna.
Yeah, this is like ऐसे
No, I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to
West
think.
Germany, East Germany.
Like if both of them go to MLS, you could say that maybe if as a USA brokered peace between Israel and Palestine, that's what it would be.
Mm.
Yeah.
It would be sort of like that. But
USA, Japan also.
USA, Japan. That would be interesting. Anyway. Bichu gang, Eagle gang. I think that's well
That's
played,
it.
ex-hamster. That's
it.
the one.
That's it. Yeah.
That's the one. We had Ritik Sengupta as always with his thank you super chat. Thank you so much. Aditya Raju says Morgan can now say how Baba's balls taste. Jeremy Clarkson, please slap Morgan again. Best statement from Baba is saying Arsenal should win PL. Yeah, that's how hard he was like, ki chalo Arsenal mujhe sign kar lo na please. But then I think nobody's told him Arsenal is also in Europa League only. Abhishek Krishnan says, anyone going for World Cup to Qatar? If yes, when? Asli account se aao, Erling Haaland. No, but none of us are going to Qatar World Cup unless somebody offers to take us. But
by the
there
way-
are
by the way,
reasons to not go.
by the way,
To not go. Yes.
wait, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
I love how
Can I
Baba,
tell you what's
because of the volume that he's speaking at, everything Baba says sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
No. But this is not a conspiracy theory. The thing is, here is the
Already in hiding.
apparently a couple of my friends who have been talking to who are going to Qatar. Okay. One of the biggest problems is Qatar, no matter what has happened, they've still not built enough rooms in Qatar.
Correct.
So what they're doing is the package that this guy is going to the match for includes a stay in Dubai, a flight to Qatar, and a flight back to Dubai. So there are going to be hundreds of flights flying from Dubai to Qatar and back on match day because there are people who are staying in Dubai and not in Qatar because there's no place in Qatar.
There's also no beer in Qatar. From if you've been seeing the
Dude,
reports.
Budweiser has gotten fucked, dude. So Budweiser is the sponsor
Yeah.
for this thing. Dude, क्या बवाल मचा है वो लोग ने ब्रो बिकॉज बडवाइजर ने बोला है कि हम लोग ऐसा सब करेगा और कुछ लिटरली कल कल आज वर्ल्ड कप है परसों ऐसा कुछ उन लोग ने बोला है यू कांट सर्व बियर
No, so
बडवाइजर
apparently,
पहला
what the
बोला
deal is that they will be you can have beer in the fan parks and all of that, but around the
Not
in and
inside the
around the
tunnel.
stadium, you only get beer for I think 2 hours before the match and 1 hour after the match, and that's it. And not in the stadium, like in the perimeter of the stadium. So you go outside the stadium, have your beer, and then come back. And imagine the amount, like if a stadium is about 50, 60,000 seater stadium, you're giving 1 hour window for 50,000 में से चल at least 10,000 log conservatively would be wanting to have a drink.
Bro, and these
10,000
guys,
people you expect to serve in 1 hour. It's crazy.
can you imagine also like just the I have a feeling like they've paid so much money to FIFA
Yeah.
and the way they must be negotiating. Like, how do you deal with the Qatari this thing? Like they must whatever they want
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this point. Like अभी match नहीं करेंगे छोड़.
This is like F1
अभी
in
Qatar
Saudi
final
Arabia,
में.
no? Yeah, yeah. This is like
Dude,
F1
they
in
have
Saudi Arabia, where there was explosion, attack on oil refinery 10 kilometers away from the track, and all the drivers are like, "Bhai, kya hai ye? It's a terrorist attack hoga." And they are like, "Nahi, nahi, the terrorists don't want to kill you. This is some other terror only. Chill na, you all drive na."
You drive car.
Yeah, yeah. They say they said that if the Formula One race does not go ahead, then they cannot guarantee safety of drivers. But if
Oh,
you
that's a
race,
threat.
you are very safe.
That's a threat.
That is like legit threat.
dude, it's crazy because apart from this Dubai return thing and all of this that they're doing, with with several places where you will literally have to fly in and out. So imagine you've flown from one country to another country to watch a football match, and then you have to fly back the same day. In the middle तेरे को beer भी नहीं मिल रहा है bro. क्या ही
Yeah,
चलेगा
and
कैसे देखेगा
whatever
football?
beer you're getting is 12 pounds for Budweiser. मतलब 1200 रुपए का तू Budweiser पिएगा bro.
12 pounds really?
Yeah, 12 pounds is the thing. I mean, I
Fuck.
should not say anything. Budweiser is actually a very good beer, guys. Just letting you all know. It's a very nice,
Uh,
very tasty and fruity overtones, or whatever it is that people say in the analysis of beer. But apparently 19,000 pounds का sweet लिया तो फिर स्टेडियम में दारू पी सकते हैं 19,000 pounds.
Yeah, this was funny. This was funny because it's such a perfect. It's such a transparent.
and one sec, this 19,000 pounds वाला stadium is the portable one जो fold करके घड़ी करके किधर लेके जा सकता है.
क्या स्टेडियम को फोल्ड कर सकता है what?
Bro, one sec, what are you all doing? There's a stadium that they have built. This stadium is not going to be reside where it is after the World Cup is
What?
over. It's going to be
They
dismantled
made
and
it out
taken
of
to another part
containers.
in Qatar. And it's going to be dismantled and taken to another part of Qatar.
What?
तो घड़ी करके वो लोग स्टेडियम लेके जाएगा किधर? कपड़े के माफिक.
That is so bizarre. So then they could just. I don't understand. They could have just taken all these stadiums and gone to a country that had actual infrastructure to host the World Cup. They would told Qatar, तुम लोग स्टेडियम लेके आओ, बाकी हम लोग सब संभाल लेगा. But clearly not.
It's such an odd like on the eve of the World Cup, it's so crazy that the headlines have been stolen by a man trying to leave a club and all of this Qatari stuff. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, also one sec, you know that fan video, right? Where there were those guys on the street who were apparently paid people who
Yeah,
were
apparently
fans
Indian
support.
fans. They were Indian people paid to be fans, and then
So
Qatar was like, no, no, how dare.
it was South Asian overall, but they were people who were supporting various clubs. And now here is the most hilarious part about this. Okay, someone on the internet, because the internet is such a wonderfully beautiful, beautiful thing. What they have ended up doing is that they have actually found out that in the club there is in the fan base that existed in that fan base there were people who were supporting Argentina, who were supporting Brazil. They were the same people.
Yeah.
So वो लोग ऐसा जर्सी बदल के वापस आए हैं cheer करने को.
It's
Wow.
crazy, dude.
So ये
The thing
क्या
is
चल
that
रहा
there
है
is
यार
that
ये देश में?
palpable excitement कि अरे fuck World Cup है, but then you're just like, the thing is you can't ignore everything that's going on outside the World Cup. Like every match, every pre-match, the entire like British media also is all like कि हाँ ये फुटबॉल छोड़ो, ये ह्यूमन राइट्स का बता ना थोड़ा, ह्यूमन राइट्स का तुम लोगों को क्या लगता है? Which I also understand the point of, like, there was a great interview that Jurgen Klopp had done a few months ago, not few months, a few weeks ago, where he was literally blaming the media, saying that it's you guys' fault that you did not blow the whistle on this earlier at the time when the entire corruption involved in handing Qatar the World Cup was happening. You guys should have spoken out and made a big deal about it to make
Agreed.
sure that we didn't reach the situation that we are in today. Like,
Agreed.
why are you asking, and it's a very fair point, why are you asking the players to be taking political stands? They have to play a World Cup irrespective. हर 4 साल में होता है tournament, it does not. For the player, it is not their choice or their opinion of where the World Cup will be held. So why are you making them take these political statements? Talk to the heads of the football associations, talk to FIFA, ask them these questions. Player खेलने आया है, काम करने आया है. So
And
it was a very good interview that he had done.
no, that it is absolutely the right perspective. The only thing, like, which is what it leads you to the heart of the issue, right? Which is that asking an official from FIFA who nobody knows why they made these decisions gets you 0 clicks and headlines,
Correct.
as opposed to Cristiano says, "I don't give a fuck. I still want to play in Qatar."
Yeah.
Right. So it's just so clearly it's that. And the second thing is like like all of this is also like it's a little bit driven by when you will get the clicks, right? Like 12 years ago, it just wouldn't matter to people, to anybody, as it does like on the eve of the World Cup, right? Like, so everyone is also doing their perfect tent polling.
Yeah. Correct. But anyway, the world, it's still a World Cup. It's still for everything that goes on and off the pitch. It's still a World Cup, and it's going to be weird. I don't know what it is like. Just watching football in Asia, it almost like, you know, there is a filter on the TV that tells you कि ये Asia में खेला जा रहा है. You know what I'm saying? Like it just does
Brown
not
color
feel
filter.
ever like an international tournament.
That
No.
dust bowl.
Yeah,
That
dust
vibe,
bowl.
na,
That's what
that-
I'm talking about. Like it has
that
dust.
bowl.
You're
It
right.
has that brown filter.
Yes.
That dust brown.
Yeah.
I think like I think what's also a little jarring is the fact that this is happening mid-season.
Yeah. Also,
So-
so
so-
unheard of.
Yeah, because what I was feeling this. You couldn't properly start thinking of the World Cup because like until 2 weeks ago you were thinking about your Champions League and your or Europa League, sorry, or whatever else it was, right? You were thinking about those club matches. So you had like 2 weeks of true hype, as
Yeah.
opposed to, okay, the season's over, everything's wrapped up, and now you just focus on this. I feel like it's an odd feeling. It's just a weird fucking.
Yeah, and also, I mean, we'll
Hmm.
get into the list of injuries and all, which is just absurd for all the teams involved. Choda Don Moshigigant says, "Baba,
No.
field pe game dekha, ye cheap games mat khel." I agree, Choda Don Moshigigant. Best, my favorite account. Bol na
Hey,
Baba.
Azim Bawa, I wanted to ask you guys this question and chat, in fact. Now that we brought up like this mid-season thing. Okay.
You know what the other thing is going to be about this mid-season and playing in Qatar? It's also going to be an advantage for countries that are familiar with warmer climate,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and them sort of coming in, which is where this whole like Brazil etc. have a great chance.
Yeah. So I have
Yeah.
done my full predictor also. We'll get into the predictions of what's going to happen, and we'll go group
So-
wise also and talk about what's happening.
One very quick question. Okay, so the World Cup comes every 4 years and has started to be the best, like the showcase of
Of
international
sport,
football.
not even international football. It's just
sport.
of international sport. It's the pinnacle.
But talking specifically about football, this is my unpopular opinion. And I would like, you can have different perspectives on it,
Hit
which is
us,
why
Sahil. Hit us.
it's
हाँ
worth
वही
asking.
like Sahil Sahil Srivastava.
No.
Sahil, hit us.
So the unpopular opinion is this: that I feel like the Champions League is a better representation of the best of football than the World Cup is. And the reason being that you have players who have played together for a long time, playing in a coherent system
100%.
with tactics, right? As opposed to इधर उधर का पब्लिक अभी एक साथ जुगाड़ करके stuck by sellotape, and Fernando Santos will now try to do something, right?
Yes.
So I feel like footballing wise, like just as a spectacle of football for those who know it, it's better in the Champions League. But because it comes every 4 years and everything is at stake, the vibe and the passion
No,
is
and
more from
also I
players.
think it just gives that little representation for all the teams whose leagues nobody watches. Like as an African league, vagera, you know, places like Cameroon, Ghana, not all of the, like very few elite players from your African countries, Asian countries like your Japan, South Korea, all of them make it to like the Champions League.
The
So
pinnacle of
yeah, the
football.
pinnacle of football. So I think for obviously for these guys, it's like that big thing of chalo finally. I mean, it's like how ICC T20 World Cup. सब public IPL में खेलता है, but ऐसा Netherlands को देखने मिलता है ना once in a while. It's like
Yeah. No, I agree. And I think like, so that's the thing, right? Like what it lacks in like, you know, tactical brilliance and teamwork and all of that, it makes up in sheer passion and desperation of
But
players
that's
and
why you
fans
had
who
all these
will-
traditionally the teams that have won have been. That's why you had that Spain dominance for so long. That's why Germany typically every other year does
Yeah.
well because उन लोग का आधा player Bayern Munich में खेल रहा है या आधा player Real Madrid and Barcelona में खेल रहा है. Like that Spain team was just Real Madrid, Barcelona. There was nobody allowed apart from that. That's why it was so coherent and so good. And they
Yeah.
had coach as well who was from that same background, from that same philosophy. So I think it obviously helped a lot.
Also, interesting point. No coach who has won the World Cup has been of a different nationality than the team he was coaching.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
interesting. Like it completely, like I think those margins all add up.
For sure.
No, I thought Gary Kirsten did a good job. Yeah.
Nice one, Baba. Yeah, his name is actually Gary Kirtan. You don't know, Baba. He's
Gary
actually Indian
Kirtan.
only.
Mm.
Super chat. Vikram Aditya says, Azim, the only time of the year we support the same team and also a team in orange. Yes, great meeting you in Guwahati. Gakpo this season, World Cup. Gakpo, I'm looking forward to. We'll get into talking about the individual groups and our expectations from it. We'll do that. There's just a few super chats. I'll read those. CR7 says Yanwa. Very nice. This is poetic. FC Barcelona says Azim to Messi Mafia. Here we go. Already done. Signed, sealed, delivered. Here we go has come from Fabrizio Romano. Archis says potential Golden Glove boot ball from EU and South America. I'm assuming ball from Golden Glove boot ball from EU and South America. Okay, we'll talk about this as well. गोल्डन ग्लव साउथ अमेरिका थे वो ओचोआ को दे दो यार उसका सीजन है he comes once every 4 years with his headband and his curly hair and makes 5 amazing saves and fucks off and then nobody talks about him again for 4 years. Kushagra Singh says USA and literally anyone. What does this mean?
Hey, sorry, one sec. Can I just talk about in goalkeepers what they have done to David De Gea?
Yeah, of course. Very sad.
It's hilarious. Okay, so Kautuk, do you know what's happened to David De Gea? So David De Gea has just one day randomly opened the newspaper or his email or his WhatsApp or his whatever he uses to find out about news. And the Spain Footballing Association has congratulated him on his retirement.
What?
Yeah. Not the federation itself, a member of the federation was like, Arey, yaar, what a great career you had. So sad to see you retire. Congrats, you.
What?
Bichara David.
Holy
So can
fuck.
you imagine? और वो तो because वो probables में भी नहीं है obviously as a result because he has retired randomly.
Sucks, man.
Like,
You think this was a prank that someone played on that guy? कि तेरे को पता है डीडीजी रिटायर हो गया क्या बोल रहा है वो लोग मैं उसको मैसेज भेजता हूँ
Very possible. Just shows you, in that Spanish football, like even goalkeeper has to know tiki taka to survive in this ecosystem. It's very sad. Kush Gupta says, Londo, watch along karoge? Shayad. Jin says, watched you yesterday, Danny show and coming today to Sophia as well. See you soon. Arey, same material hone wala hai, but thank you. Either way. Actually, smash a like, friends, and also I have a big announcement to make. Not big announcement, but tomorrow I'm doing a show in Chennai, which is the Melbourne International Comedy Festival Road Show. And because Australian government के पास पैसा है बहुत, and also because ये लोग ने show ठीक से promote नहीं किया, हम लोग फ्री टिकट दे रहे हैं जिसको भी आने का है चेन्नई में. इफ यू आर ओवर 16 यू कैन सेंड ईमेल टू कौन था, मनु विजयन, हु इज द वन ऑफ आवर मैनेजर्स and RSVP, and you can come watch tomorrow's show at Medai for free if you're in Chennai. So I will put in chat the email ID that you can send and RSVP for tomorrow. And hold on, kidhar gaya chat. Chennai free tickets. It's me hosting, and there's 2 comics from Australia. So you can send an email and come and watch. Chennai free tickets tomorrow. Have I? Tomorrow. All right. Very good. I will pin this and done. Okay, great. Fantasy League, for people who are asking, मैं तो नहीं कर रहा है भाई Fantasy League.
No chance.
This one FPL of Premier League has been depressing enough. It's very sad. Deepak Kumar says, Piers Morgan is such a jerk, giving all the fake dreams to Baba. Imagine scoring 90 plus 4 minutes. And I was like, group drop kar le, it'll be a big thing. Oh yeah, did you see that entire that scenario that he built up? Imagine you and Lionel Messi, Brazil versus Portugal. Both of you score 2 goals, 90 plus 4. You get a free kick. It's extra time. And then you score and the world goes wild. And I was like, someone tell Piers Morgan Cristiano Ronaldo's free kick record, please.
वो तो मैं भी नहीं डिफाइन कर सकता, sorry.
But yeah, also I don't know if you guys have been seeing the newspaper coverage of our Indian, enthusiastic कोई intern को दे देते कि चल तू बना ले, you authoritative football pundit / intern of 18 years old, you do football preview for 2022. And there is a guy who has just put players to watch, Karim Benzema, Germany. It's there in the newspaper. Karim Benzema, Germany. He's just put list of players to watch. He's put Fabinho. No,
Who is this?
Just some random person in some newspaper. Somebody sent me a screenshot.
Unbelievable.
There is Indian newspaper who's saying Karim Benzema, Germany. And there is, wait, I think it was on the social media formerly known as Twitter.
Tony Cruz, France.
Yeah. No, so players to watch: Lionel Messi, Argentina, Cristiano Ronaldo, and they've just put age, and he's just listed all 30 plus players. Like not one young player. So you can see this is a guy who's like clearly just like either some really old guy who they were like, acha, ye uncle ko
he's
baat hai.
best player. He's just looked at best, most exciting players, most looking forward to players at World
Because
Cup.
I love how he has put together Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema, Neymar, Harry Kane, Robert Lewandowski, Michi Batshuayi in this list. Okay, Kylian Mbappe, Hakim Ziyech.
I feel like he had prepared the list. Then he got one email from Michi's PR team. Bye, डाल दे please.
Yeah. हम लोग भी आ रहा है. Piers Morgan के साथ next interview मेरा ही है. And then Fabinho for no reason at all. So it's very
eclectic list.
It's very strange. I don't know what newspaper it is, but the font and the format leads me to believe it's either Times of India or Hindustan Times, one of them. No, Economic Times, that's the one it is. Yeah, I think just stick to economy, no Economic Times. Why? You tell us how much player is worth. Don't tell us how much the what they do. Krishi Punathar says, following your career for a while, love EIC and your stand-up Azim, love forward to so much. Couldn't super chat before but didn't earn, but now have tip money. Shabash, well done, Krish. And may you have more tip money in life to give to other people also. Hriday says, our fellow countrymen died building these stadiums and FIFA president has the gall to defend them. Western hypocrisy is not an excuse for Indian deaths. I mean, I don't think it's an excuse for any death, irrespective of Indian or not. But yeah, it's one of those where it will, unfortunately, the way the world and history works, eventually capitalism will win. Yeah, full sports washing.
Yeah, full sports washing. And more important than that, it's also got to do with the fact that the governments whose people have suffered and have died and etc., they themselves are not making noise, right?
Yeah.
They are not creating a ruckus because there is so much. There's so much with Qatar. There's so much natural resources, natural gas pressure from there. There's also foreign remittance that's coming into these kind of
Yeah.
places. So as a result, there's a lot of there's no way that uh, a lot of the governments of the people who are suffering, and it's not just South Asia, right? It's also Africa.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also places like that. It's also Southeast Asia. So there's a lot of thing, but those governments aren't going to come forward because it just
Yeah.
it makes no geopolitical sense for them to do it. It makes no capitalistic sense for them to do it.
Yeah, but even in the like, so in that interview, the FIFA Uncovered interview with the documentary, it was just that moment where they did the entire Qatar connect the dots thing of oil pipeline deal with
Yeah,
Thailand, then you have
Thailand. Yeah.
this deal over here, then France Macron situation, then they're like, oh, they bought PSG, and I was like, oh fuck, now this makes sense. It's just like fitting all these things into the larger picture is just insane, which is why I think, and this is a good way to segue into the Group A and talk about what's going to happen over there, because we have Group A, which is Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands,
Oh Lord.
and we're starting with Qatar versus Ecuador tonight.
The most
And
exciting match ever.
no, but Qatar, actually, I was reading up about their history of this thing. So they've had the same coach in place, I believe, for some.
40 years.
So I think he's been part of the Qatar football system for more than a decade, and he was a La Masia, like he was a coach at La Masia, so he comes with the pedigree of Barcelona, 16 years, uh, and he's properly like he's brought most of these players through the academy, so he knows the football pyramid of Qatar top to bottom. And as we've seen, if you watch the documentary, you've seen that since 2010, this has been Qatar's biggest PR exercise of take Qatar to the world and all of that. So I would actually watch out for Qatar in the group stage, because I think they are going to surprise a lot of people. And I put this in my prediction as well, that I genuinely believe that Qatar is going to get out of Group A and finish second, along with Netherlands. This is my gut feeling. Because Ecuador has an interesting team. Senegal without
But-
Sadio Mane, no attacking
but-
threat. I don't see it.
Azim,
Hmm.
what about this point? Okay, and let me try to make the point in the way that it should be made. Azim, regards to Qatar, what about football heritage? Football heritage.
Football heritage is this only, 16 years of heritage only this man is doing.
No, but first World
Good
Cup.
evening.
First World Cup. What about first World Cup jitters?
Nahi. This is not they have been
This is a
playing
good
this.
group to be in, but
Yeah,
if
but
you are first time,
but
World
they,
Cup.
they have been playing for World Cup in their head for 12 years now. So they have done all the simulation, they have done everything. Football Manager 2010 to 2022 सारा engine में खेला है वो लोग ने. So they know all possible outcomes. And of course, yeah, they've beaten the likes of Japan, they've beaten Saudi Arabia, they're 2019 champions of Asia. So again, it's like Qatar is just, because you tend to just look at the size of the nation, no, when thinking about it. You're like,
and the bribe to get the World Cup.
yeah, that also. But it's very this thing that my gut feeling is that Qatar will for sure get out of the group, and I'm hoping that it's Netherlands who tops the group along with them. Netherlands, again, for me, it's the Louis van Gaal factor. This is his last dance, literally, where health wise, I don't know how long the man will stay alive after this. But I think that what has been lacking since his last World Cup 2014 was, and then he came to United. Since then, the coach has been the weak link for me. That Bert Van Marwijk and Danny Blind and all these guys, they just don't have the caliber that Louis van Gaal brings. And he's picked their only weakness for me. I think Netherlands' biggest weakness is goalkeeper, which it has been for years since Van der Sar, because now again they've got one 39-year-old Pasveer. Pasveer is their goalkeeper. And again, and this tells you, going to the World Cup, their number one goalkeeper is a guy who has 2 international caps. And the third choice keeper has never been capped, and the other keeper is also not very good. So yeah, if there was Coman also in the middle for in case, for lest we forget. So
Dude,
Ecuador,
their forwards look a little. Like Cody Gakpo is great,
Gakpo,
but
Depay.
like
Depay, see the things for all his struggles at Barcelona, he's always invariably tended to deliver and stat pad very well in Netherlands. So all these group matches and all, na Netherlands, they kill in all these group stages. At the moment knockout comes, now उन लोग का full गांड फट जाता है.
also for extra time they have Luke De Jong's forehead.
Yes,
So
Luke De
that
Jong is there, exact. So
um
defensively,
I
I think very very strong because they've got very very good backline. Midfield is a little bit of weakness and goalkeeper is a weakness for sure.
Ecuador I feel is going to end last. Then you have at least in my predictions, I feel I wouldn't write off Senegal even though Mane is not there because AFCON champions recently. So I feel
Yeah,
like there's like a
fair point.
So in my prediction, it's Netherlands, Senegal,
Hmm.
Ecuador, Qatar.
oh Qatar last.
Qatar, I mean, in football sense, that would make complete sense. But
No, I
just
also
because
feel it's
Qatar,
got to do. No, I also feel like just the for all the prep and all that you have, that world pressure stage, no, like it's too much. It's too much. Like whatever, some 8 billion people watching you. It's not going to be
but
easy.
when you've given 10 billion to the opposition, then what does 8 billion people matter, Baba?
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I feel it'll be Netherlands. Oh shit. I think Qatar will get through on goal difference or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be
No, but the
Netherlands,
host
Qatar.
nation factor is real. Like, for instance, even if you look at last World Cup, Russia also made it way further than anyone thought they would, just
Yeah.
purely
Yeah.
because of host nation bounce. South Africa also had done reasonably well in their group. I mean, they scored a goal and one game and all of that. I think they'd won a game. But but even in Africa, for instance, like Ghana were that close to being in the, was it semi-final or the one West one?
My battery is very low. Huh? I'm trying to figure out one.
Okay, sorry, there was OBS disconnection and now we are back. Please refresh if it disconnected. Yeah. I think we should be back now. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. They could have made it to the semis with Asamoah Gyan. Again, South Korea, 2000, what was it, 2002
Two.
World Cup? Made it to
Ooh.
semi-finals. So host nation is a huge thing when it comes to, and how many host nations have won the World Cup as well? Like, I think I was reading this stat where generally the host nation is the one that, like, whenever one of the big teams hosts the World Cup, they end up winning it. So like we've seen that with France as well, we've seen that with Brazil as well. USA has gone deep into tournaments when it's been in USA. So host nation bounce is really a big thing. I think Brazil have never won it when they've hosted it. Italy have won it when they've hosted it, if I'm not wrong. Germany as well. So there you go.
Argentina also.
Argentina, have they? Fair.
I thought so.
Okay. Anyway, but wait, what happened to Baba? Okay, there. Oh no, Baba has gone to the wrong window. Okay, and now back. Okay, so that's Group A. Argentina and 78 have won it. There we go. Then Group B, which is also fascinating because it's slightly it's not group of death. It's group of uncertainty.
Sorry, Azim. Just one last thing about Senegal. Senegal has a forward called Bulai Dia.
हाँ बुला दिया because जब माने
World
इंजर
Cup
हो
के लिए
गया
बुला
बुला दिया उसको.
Great. Okay.
Wait,
Sorry.
Kevin De Bruyne
World
member
Cup
chat. He
तक
says,
उसको बुला ही दिया था.
हाँ, he says, and then मूसा मारेगा bro. बुला ही दिया है तो मूसा मारेगा. यूरोपियंस हमसे ज्यादा वरीड है ह्यूमन राइट्स को लेकर. इंडियन लेबर मारे है. It's a bit saddening to see we Indians are excited about it. No, it's true. I mean, this is genuinely, when I look at it as a World Cup, it's the World Cup that I've been least excited about. Like, if you had asked me about any of the last, like I went for 2010 and 2014, 2018, if you had told me, Azim, you want to go for World Cup, I would have been like, fuck yes, I want to go. But from the beginning, 2022, I was just like, yeah, I mean, do I really want to go for this one? Despite it being the closest to home. So many factors. Tushar Dhoti says France's injured 11 can win a World Cup, which
Fair.
is quite fair. Purav
True.
Patel says the LV chess game is actually a game played by Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru, which ended in a draw. Oh, that's a nice
there you
fact. Apna Bedu King Eric says humanity as expected is as deplorable as FIFA slime balls. सब एक दूसरे पे blame डाल के आराम से देखेंगे इस World Cup की मौसी चिगाड़. Well spoken, like a true अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक. Rajat Subro Chaudhary says, "Are we guys एक पूरा World Cup prediction करो please? This is my first super chat ever to anybody. क्या बात है? Love you all, especially Kotok
क्या बात?
#Forza Baba. Fuck off Baba. No Baba. Get out. I regret reading this super chat completely.
Hala Baba.
Sidhu on the other hand says, I am willing to bet my left atta that Qatar won't get out of group stage. Sidhu,
Oh no.
we will claim this gonad in the Telegram group. आशुतोष says, जो अपने क्लब का नहीं हुआ वो अपने देश का क्या होगा. ओहो
अरे.
एमयू ने सड़क से उठाकर तुझे स्टार बनाया and this is how you repay. Portugal to exit in group stage.
Oh no.
Okay, many tattas on the line here. And Sriram Mani says, best podcast ever, long live forward to also last step opening rant was special. Thank you so much. I think I am a special one. You know, I'm not just one of the bottle, not just one of the cup. But yes, thank you so much. Deepak Kumar, CFC have reportedly made a U-turn on CR7 and now ready to step in if United follow through with their plans to sack him by Simon Phillips. Baba, what do you think of Baba?
नहीं मांगता है.
अरे
नहीं मांगता है Baba, come on.
अरे greatest goat of all time यार, come on.
अरे अभी वो गोट नहीं, अभी वो बकरी भी नहीं है ब्रो, अभी वो लैम्ब है, लैम्ब.
अरे
That too lamb to the slaughter.
yeah, because you could say that he is goat because he only does Baba.
Oh.
A true black sheep. Baba black sheep. Oh, too good. D Dust says, thanks for throwing Baba out of thumbnail. That was my first priority, not gonna lie. Aditya Raju says, 2030 World Cup in North Korea, here we go. PSG, City and Newcastle are the children born when FIFA and oil money have sex. This is actually what had happened, not 20. So the guy who had gone to Sepp Blatter and thrown money in the air, that's what he had said. Like, all right, guys, World Cup 2026 North Korea confirmed, and that's what he had done when he had thrown the money. So, but next World Cup will be nice. Next World 2026 USA का plan करना चाहिए. अभी से मैं वीजा के लिए अप्लाई कर रहा.
मेरा तो है, so fortunate है मैं.
मेरे पास यूके वीजा यूएस वीजा कुछ नहीं पड़ा अभी, तो सब करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so Group B. England.
Dude, this is the geopolitical group of death.
Yes. England, Iran, USA, Wales. So much history over there, not to process.
Yeah. Just everyone's fighting for freedom / for nuclear arms.
Or they're fighting for freedom from the other person.
Yeah. Today, USA dominated by, sorry, England dominated USA and Wales.
Yeah.
USA fucked up with Iran. And Wales is happy to be there.
Yes. So if we look at, so in my predicts for this, I have put England top group, Wales second. I was very this thing of whether it will be Wales or USA who are second. But yeah, England top group, Wales second, USA third. I mean, it's interchangeable for me, Wales or USA, and Iran fourth. Iran also because I was looking at where did my injury sheet go. Iran, because one of their, I think the main striker guy, was he injured or just coming back from injury? What's the Sardar Azmoun?
Taremi.
No, Taremi and Azmoun also.
Azmoun.
Kidhar gaya? Iran.
I have a feeling US will crumble under expectation.
I mean, they've got one of their, again, this is, I think 2006 was their last good team. I remember the Clint Dempsey shooting through the hands of Robert Greene.
No, but, so this is a golden generation, like in terms of like they have Pulisic, they have Gio Reyna, they have McKennie, they have what's his name?
2010 Rob Greene, correct, not 2006. Yeah.
So it's in your desk.
Yeah, it's their best team since 2010 for sure. Yeah, they got a fairly decent team going on.
But I think they're not going to.
I mean, Wales, just because I don't know how they do it, but they just perform in international tournament. Like even Euros, they've just like exceeded expectations every time.
Fair.
So just out of legacy, because Gareth Bale plays only for Wales. He doesn't give a shit about anything else. And he's been doing well, no, in his MLS and all.
He's not been doing extremely well, but he scored a last-minute winner in their cup.
Scoring big games. Aaron
Yeah,
Ramsey comes back for his yearly, 4 yearly relevance again.
you have Ben Davis, you have अरे Ampadu.
Yeah, Ethan Ampadu bhi to hai.
Aaron Ramsey, oh god.
Okay.
I don't know, man. This
What
team.
what was your picks, Kautuk, for getting out of this group? England and USA,
I'm
Wales.
I'm going basic. England, USA.
England, USA. All right.
I want to say England for sure. Now between USA and Wales, I I would
It's a
I
toss up.
think I think US will go through, but I just want to say Wales because Gareth Bale, old time
Gareth
loyalty.
Wales. Also, meanwhile, in Kachra Baba, apparently Sky has scored 100. क्या बात है? Okay,
Wow,
Group
who are they
C.
playing?
I don't know who they play.
Who are they playing?
Who is India playing? Some Bangladesh or something?
Stat padding team.
New Zealand. Okay, not stat padding.
Stat padding team.
Also, smash a like, friends. Smash a like if you're enjoying the stream as always, and please subscribe if you are not subscribed. Where it is? Where's my predictor thing? Why do I have so many tabs open? Okay, next group, Group C: Argentina, Mexico, Poland,
No.
and Saudi Arabia.
अरे
Dude,
अरे
वो पोलैंड का टीम
अरे
that dude जो टीम
Polandowski.
नहीं जो टीम को F16 लेके जा रहा है वर्ल्ड कप.
Yeah, dude, what a
What?
crazy video. Oh, you didn't see this?
No. What is this?
So the
So
team was bolo.
so basically the Polish team, after that accidental missile that has gone and landed, the Polish team was the plane of the Polish team with the plane of the Polish team was escorted with two F-16s out to the border of Poland all the way. It's great.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. तो ये
That's
team
one way to
अभी
arrive at the World Cup.
तो ये लोग इतना स्ट्रेस्ड है लाइफ में, तो इधर तो अर्जेंटीना और इधर पोलैंड और मेक्सिको.
Today, Poland, this Polish team is a commentator's nightmare
Oh yeah, my God.
because they have all just no vowels, all fucking consonants. Yeah. So
This is the great, like this is the game where you want Remo Fernandez as commentator. Skip it, passes the ball to scores.
niche deep cut joke. No, so between all of this, right? So they have Jedis Zirjek and they have Rosicki and Zurkowski and all that, and then sabke beech mein there's one defender called Matthew Cash.
Wait, Matty Cash,
Yeah.
the Poland. Oh right, Matty Cash, Aston Villa wala guy. No, he's Polish icon, Polish national. Was not aware of this.
Petty cash.
So
Very nice.
wait, but yeah. So this group again, fucking. What do you think of the Saudis?
I don't think. ये उन लोग का oil money वाला नहीं है.
It's the Als versus the Izkis.
The Al versus the Ski. But I think Argentina, Mexico to make it out.
Argentina, Mexico.
Argentina, Poland for me.
Yeah, it's one of those two. Now coming to the tasty one, Group D. Denmark, Australia,
last करना
France,
चाहिए.
Tunisia.
Tasty one.
So I am saying Denmark win the group.
What?
Australia second, France third, Tunisia fourth. I am
What?
seeing full France implosion, complete France implosion.
Oh fuck, that's crazy.
No,
It's
no,
happened
this is
before,
not the
and
prediction.
also never forget that the team that wins the World Cup has a shit World Cup the next time.
Yeah, but no, it's too good a team.
Dude,
It's too
France
good.
won the World Cup in 1998. They got defeated 1-0 by Papa Bouba Diop in the opening game of 2002 World Cup. Never forget.
Azim, I will be extremely surprised. Like, I have a feeling what's going to happen is right now I'm going to be like, nahi, France baap hai, France baap hai. Phir France will lose its first fixture. And then
And you will
everyone's going to be
switch
like,
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No,
dude.
I think France and Denmark. In that order.
नहीं, Australia मारेगा. in my mind, Australia team is still Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell,
Mark Viduka, yeah,
uh,
correct.
all these guys only.
No, I'm going through the Tunisia team. I don't think I know a single person. Do I know anybody in this team?
टूनिसिया का एक डिफेंडर था ना, मेहदी
अरे
मेहदी
only
बनाटिया.
only I know one person. You know who it is?
अरे put arm around Hannibal.
Yes.
Hannibal मजबूरी.
Hannibal Majburi is the only guy I know, dude. That's crazy. Don't know
Yes.
anyone. Fuck, where are they sourcing their players from, dude?
From
Uh,
their country.
Yeah. But yeah, Denmark will top the group. ये मैं लिख के ले लो.
with
Okay,
Ticker,
Yeah.
so
अरे
pacemaker.
pacemaker is on,
TikTok,
bro.
TikToker.
And you see Hannibal to score against France. You heard it here first. He will be the new Papa Bouba Diop. He will be signed by Fulham.
Dude, this Australia team is no, it's not that classic Mark Viduka, Harry Kewell team.
No, it's full
It's
very youngsters wala team it is.
yeah, no, I don't think Australia. I think it's going to be France, Denmark.
Yeah.
France, Denmark.
Denmark
Okay,
will
next
win the group
I
for
think
sure. If France make it out, I think they will really struggle. Because
next
who
group, I
is
think it's
France's first game? That's what it is. Because if France play Denmark first and they lose that match, then they will implode for sure. For sure.
Rickster
okay.
says
Next group
Hannibal double
is
hat trick versus France.
Good boy.
Huh.
Okay, France versus
Huh.
Australia.
ne-
Yeah. France versus Australia, you see, is going to be a draw, and then France will get fucked.
Germany, Spain, Japan, Costa Rica.
Hmm.
Germany through, Spain through. खत्म ये तो
Yeah, I put Spain to go first, Germany to go second on goal difference.
नहीं 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 नहीं
Guys, we're
ऐसे नहीं.
sleeping. We're sleeping on Japan. I think they have a fantastic team.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, there's some good ones in there.
But they
They have
always
like a
so
very
I like
solid.
how organized and well coached they are. Is just Japan? Does anyone know if Japan has the same coach as the last World Cup? Because I loved watching Japan in the last World Cup, and just like the innovation that they had, like for me, my favorite thing was seeing Japan's entire defensive line just all collectively jump up during free kicks. So like the
Yeah.
only team that does this set piece offside trap and executes it to perfection each time they would do it. Ball comes in, all of them with discipline just jump forward, and 10 players are offside for the other
Yeah,
team.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. They're very like well coached, well drilled, and well disciplined. They like I like this guy, right? Daichi Kamada. I think he's a fantastic player. I don't know why there aren't more clubs trying to buy him and more interest in
Kubo
stuff like that.
also, no?
Kubo's
Kubo,
Kubo's good.
Tomiyasu for this thing. Apna, who's our Minamino will be there.
They have two players who played for Celtic who are pretty good. I forget their names.
Oh yeah, correct. You're right. I remember seeing these guys playing for Celtic. This is like how once upon a time there was Park Ji Sung and who was the other guy? Lee something who used to play for PSV if I'm not wrong, and United had signed one of. I mean, Park and the other guy had also gone somewhere, but his career didn't work out so well. Sugata Mukherjee says, "Hey guys, regular follower of the podcast. Will be interesting to see Biden and Khomeini sit beside each other with Rishi Sunak in middle. Indeed, it will. Indeed, it will.
Dude, so this Spain team, I
Hey,
think it's
Kagawa is still there. Or what in Japan?
no.
Honda, Kagawa, all these guys.
I think it's,
Hidetoshi, I
Shinji.
remember Hidetoshi Nakata.
Nakata was
I
the
know Park
Japanese
Ji
back
Sung
him.
is Korean. I specified. I was talking about how PSV had two Korean players, just like Celtic have two Japanese players.
Spain,
अरे
I
बाबा
think have
तेरा
a very
सब दिख रहा है जो भी लिखा है तेरा फोन के पीछे कैमरा में.
हाँ ये सब चलेगा ये सब फेक है इट्स अ फोन कवर
ओके आई थॉट कि तेरा कुछ जैसा सीरियल नंबर वगैरह रहेगा. Naveen Sai says in next 6 years US to host the three biggest tournaments in the world. T20 World Cup. T20 World Cup being hosted by USA. What? FIFA World Cup and
Crazy.
Olympics 28. Want to see what comes out of there in the news. I mean they have the infrastructure, so it's fine.
Dude, we should go to the Spain team because it's a very odd team where it's like
Yeah.
very old, very young, and like just like they don't have any
Yeah,
like
it's the
out and out.
definition of transition, this team.
So odd mix of people. Also, Azim,
Hmm.
you'll be very happy to know that what's his face? Luis Enrique has started a Twitch stream
Yeah, I know. I saw, and he was
where
bitching about his lighting being bad, and he's like, my face is shit, and all of that.
and the fact that he's doing this weird thing where like now coaches are speaking directly to fans. That's a first, I feel.
Yeah, I would love to see. I would pay good money for Eric Ten Hag Twitch stream. Say, we play the club with the football. Eh? You say we play three at the back. I say no. Yeah,
So
but
they
that would
have
be great actually. Dude, Mourinho should be the guy to stream, dude. Just
yeah.
first of all, just Matilde ad every 7 seconds all the time. It'll be damn good.
Brought to you by Matilde, powered by Matilde,
Yeah.
in association with Matilde. Dude, defenders, Danny Carvajal, Azpilicueta, Eric Garcia. Oh shit.
Garcia was supposed to be injured, but he's just come back from injury.
Pau Torres is great. Laporte is whatever.
Again, the one running theme across this, if you look at most teams, na, and I think this is reflective of football as a whole, most teams, their problem is that they don't have a striker. Because out and out number nines just are not a thing anymore. Like there's very few that exist in the world, like
और
proper
जो है
full on
वो
number nines. Or then you have
जो
your Lukaku's and all these guys.
yeah, and the ones that are there, they get injured right before the tournament.
Yeah. Is
So,
Morata in the squad?
Morata is in the squad.
Yeah,
And
there
here's the other thing. Right? So the midfielders are dude Sergio Busquets, Rodri, Gavi, Carlos Soler, Marcos Llorente, Pedri, Koke. Oh.
Midfield is superb. Yeah, I mean,
Forwards,
it's an interesting team.
Ferran
अरे
Torres, Nico Williams,
असेंसियो भी आएगा ना.
Asensio is there, Pablo Sarabia, Dani Olmo, Ansu Fati, and Yeremi Pino.
Again, Olmo was injured quite
Okay.
recently. He's just coming back. The guy I think they'll miss quite a bit is that Oyarzabal. I think he would have had a good tournament.
I don't like this team at all. I think it's an okay team. It's not
But
very
they'll
good.
still make it up. Luis Enrique will take them through to quarterfinals. They'll get out of the group for
Hey
sure.
bro, it is Germany, Spain. Khatam.
Okay, fine. Germany, Spain, Japan third, Costa Rica fourth. Next, interesting group: Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. I'm putting them in that exact order. Belgium to top the group, Croatia, Morocco to be third, Canada fourth.
मेरा already exactly वही है.
Morocco, Hakimi factor.
Hakimi and Hakim Ziyech, dono.
Hakim Ziyech.
And Ziyech.
Correct.
Hafim Ziyech, correct.
No, Morata's not gonna.
Canada, but they said that Alfonso Davies is injured, no? Or that's what the people I had read somewhere, or like not fully fit.
He's not there in this list.
He's not there. He's going, but I don't think he's injured.
No, he's there. Oh, dude, he's there as a forward. In Canada, he's a forward.
Yeah, of course. Because this is what happens, na? ऐसा, it's like the Indian syndrome. तो best player जो भी है, defender भी हो, but best player को striker लगा दे.
Striker, correct. Yeah, Belgium, Croatia for sure.
Yeah.
No, but I thought Davies plays as some left winger or
He's
left
he's
midfielder.
left back for left back / left wing back.
Here in Canada.
Canada's left winger, yeah.
The other thing about like even Belgium has the exact similar like Spanish problem where like it's a very like a generation that is now just a little too old and the new
This
folks
is last
aren't
chance for golden generation types. This is.
Yeah, like Jan Vertonghen and Toby Alderweireld. Come on,
Still
like,
the first choice defensive partnership.
come on, dude. Axel Witsel is here. The forwards are Lukaku, Batshuayi, Openda, Kettler, Hazard.
Don't forget Hazard. Yeah. दोनों Hazard आ रहा है क्या? एक ही रहा?
दोनों Hazard.
Who would have thought that Thorgan Hazard would be the guy you'd pick to start now?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So apparently there was some Hazard quote, na, where he said that I don't deserve to be in the squad for my last 2 years, but I deserve to be for my last 15 years. I was like, तू भी चले जा पियर्स मॉर्गन के साथ फिर. It's the same thing. कि कितना, how much will time make up for lack of ability?
Yeah, even this Croatia squad, like, I
But
mean,
Trossard is going to be the main. I think he's going to have a good World Cup also. Trossard.
yeah,
And who's the guy? Dries Mertens अभी थोड़ा बुड्ढा हो गया. They're again
this one,
lacking striker. That's the main problem again.
lacking striker. Croatia also same problem. Same,
Yeah.
like just aging
Now,
team.
no, Mandzukic also not there anymore, no?
Yeah, Mandzukic not there. They have, but imagine they're going with their obviously talisman Luka Modric.
Yeah.
Then you
But
have even
big problem I think is that the Brozovic is injured, which I think will be a problem for them because he's the guy who makes the midfield actually tick.
Kovacic is there.
No, he will be fit in time, but not played for a while.
Guardiol. It's a decent team, but it's a aging team led by one
Yeah.
37-year-old.
And there's no Ante Rebic also, so yeah. Yeah. Wait, again, same problem. No number 9 available. Okay, next up, then yeah, I think that's the thing. Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon. Also interesting for me. Between Switzerland and Serbia is a tough pick. Brazil
Brazil is
top group for sure. Best squad, best everything, least injuries. Brazil for me favorites for World Cup and winning World Cup.
and surprisingly no drama. Like they've been a very like
Exactly.
calm
And they've
squad.
got a very good. In fact, Brazil has so much variety in attack. Like literally, the guy had to be like, "Fuck, I have to leave out Roberto Firmino as the striker because I'm like, how many strikers do I take with me?"
Bro, look at this squad. I just want to read this squad out. Holy shit. Allison, Ederson, Weverton.
Everton, what?
Weverton. Defenders. Danny Alves.
You're on mute,
Arre,
Baba.
arre. What is Baba saying?
No, he was on mute.
No, I was just saying this Brazil squad is crazy. It's Ederson, Allison, then it's all this Militao,
Danny
Filitao.
Alves, Danilo, Alexandro, Alex Telles, Bremer, Eder Militao, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva. Oh, three at the back.
Correct.
Midfielders, Golmares, Casemiro, Everton Ribeiro, Fabinho,
Fred,
Lucas, Fred and Lucas Paqueta. Aye, attackers.
and now
Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli, Neymar, Pedro, Rafinha,
Vinicius.
Richarlison, Rodrigo, Vinicius.
Like, who do you leave out?
Weverton and Everton. I would leave both those.
Dude, ये क्या team है, bro? This is
How
not
you
okay.
can have
This is-
Ederson, Allison both? This is unfair.
It's
One of
unfair,
them
it's
should have changed nationality knowing that the other exists, no?
How
Gone and
can you
become
have-
Colombian or something.
How can you have all of
And
them? How can
Anthony
you
भी
have-
तो है, Anthony.
Militao, Marquinhos, Silva. क्या है ये? गलत है, dude. ये तो cheat code है full.
And they got just legacy for fun, Danny Alves. When you have like what is that guy Emerson Royal and all available, they're like, "तू आना, अरे चाचा आ जाओ ना, flight पे बहुत जगह है, आओ ना."
He came in senior citizen category. Yes, come.
तो then Marcelo
देखो,
also must have
Anthony-
felt bad. मेरे को क्यों नहीं लाया?
That's true.
मेरे को क्यों तोड़ा?
Dude, this Lucas Paqueta is also great. Oh, God, this whole midfield is. I mean,
Paqueta is
not
fit
the
or
whole
what?
midfield.
Dude, I'll tell you something. If this entire team played only forwards,
Yeah.
if they played only forwards, they would still win.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the
Wait.
only I feel like the midfield might just be the only slightly weaker element of this team.
अरे नहीं रे, क्या weaker element.
अरे
Like, there are
Golmares, Casemiro, and who? Fabinho, Paqueta.
Fred, Fabinho. फिर तू अगर चाहिए तो तू इसको ड्रॉप कर दे अंदर ना, रॉड्रिगो और इसको राफिनिया को मिडफील्ड में ड्रॉप कर दे, तो मिल जाएगा ना वेराइटी. क्या
कुछ ना कुछ तो निकल ही जाएगा.
क्या बोल रहा है?
ओके, श्रेयस आंडी सर, बहुत दिनों के बाद भेज रहा हूँ पैसे और मेरा प्रिडिक्शन है बाबा हगेगा और मेसी उठाएगा. देख लो, और एल्स बेल्जियम इज माय बैकअप फॉर केडीबी एंड हैजर्ड. हैशटैग चल बाबा, लव फॉरवर्ड टू हैशटैग कोइग. वेरी नाइस. डिएगो गार्ड में डालो says watch along. Also Barca highest representation in World Cup. Yeah, this is true. I mean, if you buy everybody, then you will have na best representation in World Cup.
Guys, ये ग्रुप में ब्राजील तो है. अभी इसके आगे कैमरून, सर्बिया और स्विट्जरलैंड
I
में हुई
think
ओपनिंग.
Switzerland.
I think
स्विट्जरलैंड
Cameroon.
स्विट्जरलैंड भाई.
अरे वो शकीरी आके उसका गोल ऑफ द सीजन मार के चला जाएगा.
अरे but वो शकीरी एक गेम में मारेगा. I have a feeling Cameroon also because weather factor.
No, अरे you see this Switzerland team, the way they fucked France last time around. Switzerland में है बात.
Guys, I have a feeling. I think
Who is
Switzerland is out. Switzerland is rock bottom. It's between Serbia and Cameroon. Why? Serbia, because great generation. They have Vlahovic. They have
Milinkovic Savic.
they have Mitrovic. They have Milinkovic Savic. They have Rajkovic. Holy shit! They have a lot of these interesting itches.
Yeah.
Do you
But
think
will
they have
they
an itch
scratch?
to win the World Cup? Do you have an itch to
No,
win the World Cup?
A that and B. Cameroon has the Choupo-Moting factor.
Yeah. So to me it is in this group it is Brazil, Cameroon, Switzerland, Serbia, Switzerland.
No, you don't. You may think that this is a Winter World Cup, but do not forget Jan Sommer, who is going to be Golden Glove winner of the World Cup. You'll see.
I think it's Brazil, Serbia, and then Cameroon with Choupo-Moting getting golden boot.
How?
Just he scores 7 goals in one game and then it's done.
Yeah.
Like he'll be the Juice Fontaine of his time. Scored 13 goals in one World Cup and he was like, done, mera ho gaya. Dipesh Kemani says, Kotya, Shezwan save puri in breakfast.
Close. It was fried rice.
Fair. Manraj Bharat says, catching, and thank you so much, $15. That's so cool. He says, catching first time due to timing. Azim, your meltdown 2 streams ago was one of the best, and I just finished reading Red Card, one of the best reads. Thank you guys and keep it entertaining.
baat
Thank you so
hai,
much.
kya
Yeah. Thank you so much. We should try doing
Genuinely.
different times of day so that other people can also watch live. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Vedant Deshpande is like, who would be
Okay,
manager and
guys.
coach of the tournament at World Cup?
Dude, by the way, Kedar has
Vivek.
sent a message. I don't know if this is true, but Choupo-Moting's father's name is just Moting.
Just voting.
अच्छा guys, ये last group खत्म करते हैं, फिर मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा अभी.
अच्छा
Okay,
जाना
okay,
पड़ेगा.
okay.
लास्ट ग्रुप यूरुग्वाई पोर्चुगल. अरे ग्रुप के बाद राउंड ऑफ 16 भी तो है. अच्छा बट चलो वी कैन डू दैट आफ्टरवर्ड्स. यूरुग्वाई, पोर्चुगल, साउथ
Group order.
कोरिया, गाना.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
So I am saying Uruguay win the group.
Oh no. Don't say
Portugal
it.
Uruguay?
scrape
Don't say-
through.
Oh,
Scrape
thank God.
through.
Thank God.
So
South Korea
mine
third,
is also
Ghana fourth.
yeah, so same. Uruguay, Portugal, South Korea, Ghana.
Dude,
However, if through any miracle Cristiano Ronaldo gets injured, Portugal win World Cup. Take it from me.
Bawa, guess who's there at the World Cup, Bawa?
Who is at the World Cup?
Guess who's there in this group, Bawa? Guess.
Is
You're
it
a
Baba
fan.
Rahman?
It is Baba Rahman.
Yes, Baba Rahman.
We've been talking about the wrong Baba this whole time.
Yes.
Oh fuck, guys, I am fucked in this group
Oh,
because
it's the Baba Derby.
it
It's
is
on the Baba Derby. Shit.
No, guys, I'll tell you why I'm fucked in this group because Uruguay mein hai Valverde, the MILF, man, I love Fede.
Arey,
Then
kya baat hai?
Portugal,
Also, I must interrupt by saying again, Rickster, the generous soul that he has gifted 5 memberships in the chat. So thank you so much, Rickster, and well done. And congrats to all the new members.
yes. Portugal mein hai Baba, of course. And Ghana mein hai Lamte factor.
Oh.
What
ये
is
तो
going to
real
happen?
कौतुक group of death.
Hey, wait, no. Is also Wilf Zaha? Is Zaha factor also in Ghana? Because
Oh,
didn't he sign up to for African country, African nationality?
Yeah, eventually I think.
Not Ghana. Fuck,
England
then
ही
they would
होगा
have, but Jordan Ayew is there, so that's nice.
No, which was the country? Ivory Coast was Zaha. That's what it was.
Iñaki Williams is there, dude. This is a good team.
Inaki Williams is that guy who was at record, no, of playing maximum number of consecutive games of all time.
Thomas Partey is there, Andre Ayew is there, Jordan Ayew is there. This is a good squad.
Andre Ayew, Jordan Ayew अभी तक है जिंदा. Fuck.
Yeah,
Are
dude.
you serious?
I am serious. Jiku is also there. Okay, let's quickly look at this. Fuck. South Korea is also good, dude.
Yeah.
Uruguay also good.
Actually, I would like
don't
to
know.
change Uruguay, Portugal scrape through Ghana and then South Korea. Because there are doubts about Son's fitness, na?
Yeah, no,
अरे
I think
कौन कर रहा है
South
ये
Korea,
आवाज?
South Korea rock bottom, Ghana third, Uruguay second, and Portugal first.
Yes.
Good.
Portugal first it seems. Okay. अच्छा बाबा
Dude,
तेरे
look
को
at
निकलने का तो फिर निकल. We can do our we can predict all the way till the end.
Okay, you all predict all the way to the
What
end.
the
I can
fuck
be
is
on
this
mute.
sound?
yeah, no.
I don't know. It's
Who
not
is
me. It's not
drilling?
me.
No, it's me. कौन ड्रिल करता है संडे 2 बजे? पागल है ये लोग.
मैं वीडियो बंद कर रहा हूँ. So you might need to go to two screen. I will try to keep audio for as long as I can. Wow, Azim.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to stop stream because there is some full-on drilling happening outside, which happens in the day right now outside my house. So okay, we will stop. We will continue this on another day and do knockouts ka predicts based on what we have. So save your predicts, guys. Save what you have said, your opinions, and screenshot them. Let me read out super chats. कौन है ये पागल लोग? कौन करता है ये?
वो भी संडे को कौन कर रहा है?
संडे 2 बजे कौन? How is this allowed? मैं सेक्रेटरी को कंप्लेन करेगा अभी. I'm that guy now. Manraj Bharat says catching you guys live first time. Azim, your rant was the best and just red card. ये हो गया. एस्को सेविया वाला says मेरे को बेंच पे भी नहीं लिया. Poor guy. Rickster says Southgate wasted Tomori's international career. He was youth captain for Canada, but Southgate quickly gave him 3 caps and dropped him. Yeah, that is very sad. Because he would have had a proper good career with Canada.
Yeah.
Archit Bagade says Kvicha Kvarishkelia looks like young Stalin. Thoughts?
What?
Young
That's
Stalin.
crazy. Not seen that.
Viking Who says सैट तो पिया मैंने क्वार्टर नहीं खंबा. इस वर्ल्ड कप में चलेगा सिर्फ जलवा और गूंज उठेगा कतार. फॉर ब्राजील जब करेंगे वो सांबा. वेरी नाइस. हैशटैग अब की बार ब्रा की सरकार. वेरी नाइस. And Dr. Apur Vishnoy is back after many moons saying जीतेगी तो रशिया ही. Oh wait, wrong prediction. Afternoon streams on Sunday are a blessing. Yeah, let's see. I mean, afternoon streams, for once when we are not touring and traveling, afternoon streams is a chill scene. But this fucking drilling has stopped for a moment. So let's see if we can go through quickly round of 16. So as per what I had predicted, the first round of 16 would be, you had put Wales as Group B second.
I had put.
Okay, I put my volume back up. My volume was low. Huh.
So wait, what? Wales in the Group B, England and Wales. Yeah, England and Wales.
And you had put Netherlands and who second?
Netherlands and Qatar.
Qatar. Okay. Huh. So that means first round of 16 for us would be Netherlands versus Wales. I would pick Netherlands over here.
Azim, I think we should do this. Ayush has created one stream.
He's created a stream.
Sorry, he's created one paper, the same link on which we can do our predicts. So let's predict. Let's do a predicts till next game week, and then from there.
Acha, individual matches also have to do predicts.
Then I'm saying that will be the fun. So then that will be the fun. So for this week, let Ayush send it us on WhatsApp. We'll just send it to us on WhatsApp, and then we'll do individual predicts so we can get World Cup winner also, na, amongst us.
ठीक है. Okay, so we can do it when Baba is also here. Fools. अभी तक तो anyway we know what our group stage predicts are. So yes, okay. Baba is anyway a little low audio, and we are having fucking drillers outside my house. But anyway, thank you friends for tuning in. Smash a like before leaving. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We'll try to do as many streams as we can through the course of the World Cup. And of course, when there's big things that happen like Cristiano Ronaldo getting on a new interview or getting eliminated from the World Cup and all of that, we'll come live and talk about all those things. Dipesh Kimani says, "Is it Azim? Is it Ronaldo drilling his legacy?" You're right. You're right. Very good.
Beautiful.
But yes,
Beautiful.
Disrespect.
tell disrespect is only from Ronaldo for
Not
doing these rubbish
disrespect.
interviews. Any self-respecting Manchester United legend would get sacked after doing an interview with MUTV. At least give the club the money from the interview.
Hey, did anyone get to see that interview?
Roy Keane one, never seen.
No one saw,
ever
no?
saw. Nobody ever saw.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that also, like, he would have kept the interviewer like literally hostage at gunpoint ki tu ye hi puchega.
Yeah.
But chalo, Portugal versus
Okay.
Uruguay. When is the first big match coming?
25th. 25th.
Spain versus Germany.
Uh,
What about Portugal versus Uru?
Portugal or Uru will be great.
Maja
Okay.
aega.
Bye,
And
guys.
Senegal, Netherlands tomorrow, England, Iran also tomorrow. Will be fun. Chalo, okay. I will read the last few super chats. Baba, you can go. Chota Don
Okay.
Mochiji
Bye,
Gant
guys.
says.
See you. Bye.
Yes. Bye. Chota Don Mochiji Gant says, Baba, field pe game dikha. Ye cheap games mat khel. Exactly. I believe. And Chris Nan, who's a member for 13 months, Shabash, he says, RV
Wow.
Bhai log, how long do you think it will take for an Asian or African country to win the World Cup for life?
Oh,
Man.
many World Cups. Many World Cups.
I don't think, because the way football is structured only and the way the money flows in football is just, it's all skewed towards Europe only, unfortunately, and South America. And actually,
Yeah.
you should read that book, Inverting the Pyramid, also is a very good insight about why football is so concentrated, particularly in Europe and South America. Lots of geopolitical
What's the main point?
factors.
Geopolitical.
Yeah. Lots of geopolitical factors. And also the game originated in Europe. Now it is the English game. And it just went to various places. It spread through colonization, effectively. So it's one of those where, like, India being good at cricket is the outlier in most cases. Because of the colonized countries being better at the sport is different. So it's interesting. But either way, that's all we have. Thank you so much. Smash a like before leaving, and thank you for watching the 4.
The 4. The 2.
The sue, which will happen to Ronaldo if he does not agree to terminate his contract. Okay, bye.